Good morning. Welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. It's early here. It's early, but we just had a full moon last night, and I'm feeling the energy. Felt it actually last night. Couldn't sleep. Feel like awakenings are coming. I feel like change is also coming. Several of you, I feel, are struggling a little bit with change and release. What should I hold on to? What should I let go of? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I also get, you're getting signs. Maybe you're not paying attention to them, but you might be seeing a repetitive theme of numbers: 555, 222, 1111. If you're seeing a repetition of numbers, you're looking at the clock at the same time every day. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, you know. Please research that, because I feel like your tribe is trying to tell you something. I'm reading for the sign of Gemini this morning. Tell me about Gemini. Several of you ask, why do you shuffle? Why do you shuffle versus just pull cards? When I shuffle, the likelihood of a card just like this one coming out in the reverse, flipping out and turning over, that's the intent of spirit. And each sign or each card in the position it falls has a different meaning. So that's why. I'm going to pull a 10 card spread and clarify. One more card, please, for Gemini. Male or female, doesn't matter if you're, oh, that one hit out. I'm gonna grab that one. So what it comes out and pops back in, it's kind of like overall or hidden energy. There we go. I feel like either you're feeling generous or you're reflecting on a relationship that maybe you could have given more, or you expected somebody to give more. The energy of stepping away from something that didn't serve you comes to mind here, along with not accepting less. And the less is what you used to accept, or what was acceptable is now not acceptable. That's a lot of this energy. All right, I'm going to clarify the Light Seers deck. I have the Three of Pentacles, and defining that as the Empress, followed by the Six of Cups and the Devil, the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords in the reverse with the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups with the Strength. Hidden energy is the Three of Swords. Overall energy is the Six of Pentacles, and hidden behind that is the Six of Wands, or Six of Swords, and hidden behind that is the Five of Pentacles, and hidden behind that is the Star card, and hidden behind that is the World and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So remember what I was saying about you not putting up with things now that you may have in the past? That's kind of this energy. So either, and again, all y'all are on a different timeline. Many of you are facing this dilemma, in the middle of this dilemma, researching this dilemma, exploring your feelings during this dilemma, or it's recent in the past. And so I do like my jazz on in the back. It helps me clarify and just kind of stay focused here. So the Three of Pentacles and the Empress is being in partnership. So if you're a male, or taking on a male energy, female, it could be two females, it doesn't matter. Kind of get the sense it was a male female, but whatever. The Three of Pentacles with the Empress is somebody's looking back at this relationship. Several things. One, somebody's looking back at you, Gemini. And I feel like you're in a glow up. You kind of taken a position. You might have been the Queen of Wands. You might have even been the Queen of Cups. But now you're sitting in the Empress state. So you've arrived. You've gotten a glow up. You've gotten some confidence. That's kind of the feeling I have. And now this person who left you, either for a third party, was in another relationship, couldn't explore a deeper one with you. Or you two were in a solid and somebody just walked out. They're looking back at this. The reason why I say third party or somebody walked out is I have the Six of Cups with the Devil. So this energy, again, intuitively, and I will clarify, is speaking to me, reminiscing, sadness. Yeah, there's the World in the reverse. You walked away from this relationship and they want to come back and undo the timeline. They want to come back and enjoy the pleasure that this relationship brought to them. They want to feel safe. They want to feel like they want to capture the stability of this relationship that you brought them. Whatever, if it was isms, you know, I always say isms, alcoholism, you know, a drug addictionism, you know, all the I self me, the self-centeredness of whatever held on to them, kept them captive, whether it's a third party and the disease of more. I just want more. I'm not happy. It's greed, you know, and the devil is somebody left you, I feel, kind of left you in the cold or left you wondering what you needed to do. They want to come out of that. They're not rushing in, definitely twice now. I got 2 Knight of Swords in the reverse, clarifying that. The 7 of Wands, you're coming out of a space of, and I feel like you're defending yourself. You would be the 7 of Wands in the upright. They're the 7 of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. They haven't found balance yet, but they are looking back at the 7 of Pentacles with a 6 of Cups saying, this was the best thing that ever happened to me. Gemini, whoever you're in, and you could be even a crosswatcher dealing with a Gemini. There's incoming, I feel like, in the center of your spread. So if Gemini, I feel like this is your energy with the Queen of Swords in the upright. That's twice I've gotten in this spread, two different decks. You're possessing that defensive yet calm exterior, and it's genuine. You've been through the hurt, the pain, the sadness of the 3 of Swords. You've come out on the other side. You've elevated tremendously, learned a lot. And before I pulled one card, I said it's you're releasing, and you're sitting there wondering if you should fully release this or not. You're being successful. You're moving on. You're focusing on yourself, your own timelines, goals, ambitions, career, projects. You've set goals. You're achieving them. I feel like you're focused on work. I feel like you might be dealing with an earth sign. Could be a water sign as well. But I just kind of get the sense that you know your worth now. And historically, you allowed crap that you would never allow again today. In fact, the message I keep hearing is, if I did to you what you did to me, you want to entertain me for 2 seconds, yet you want to come back and have a conversation? That's the feeling. That's the Queen of Swords. You want to talk about this? So the King of Pentacles is not moving forward with the conversation. They don't have a leg to stand on. That's twice. 2 different decks, same card. They're stuttering. This is somebody who knows they don't have a speech. I have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who acted with self-centered intent. Also fear. Also I don't feel malice. I don't think it was a get back. It was more of, I'm being sneaky. I'm being deceitful, going behind your back, going around. I don't care what it is. It could be taking your money. It could have been lying to you. It could have been even flirtatious behavior. This is somebody, their energy is spilling over here rather than being focused in the relationship. Whatever that is. It could be family. It could be work. It could be third party, addiction. Gemini, I just feel like you're confident right now in knowing your worth. This is, again, male, female. The energy is pretty solid. It's, you're putting, like you put a line, I kind of see you with a stick, putting a line in the sand. And you said, if you need to talk to me, you must come correct over this line. And over this line means corrective behavior, corrective action, honesty, integrity. This is somebody you showed up for in your best self. And they weren't at your level. Sorry, Crosswatcher. They just weren't. Nine of Cups. This person did make you happy. You were feeling your best self. This person, I feel like you laughed a lot. You felt secure, safe. I see you cuddling on the couch in a blanket, watching movies, ordering pizza, or getting takeout. This is somebody who you took walks with, or you know, whatever you did with them, it was on an intimate level, and you looked forward to that every single day. That was the highlight of your day. I feel like this person, by acting outside of this relationship and giving energy to something, deceived you, and you lost trust. I have the Four of Cups on the side and the Strength also on the side. To find this Four of Cups, I just want to make sure my energy's right as I read this. To find Four of Cups, they're thick cards. That's why I lick my finger. I have the Four of Wands in the reverse, the King of Cups also in the reverse. So somebody might be rushing in. The King of Cups is somebody who doesn't have control over their emotions. They might have worn a mask, been very stoic. It doesn't matter what sign, I feel. Could even be an air sign, an Aquarius, another Gemini. But somebody is not in control of their emotions. So if they talk to you and they get in their feels, they're going to spill all the beans. They're going to tell you all sorts of stuff about how they loved you from the minute they met you, how this relationship scared them with the level of intensity, and they self-sabotaged it. I also, you know, the Four of Wands in the reverse is lack of security, lack of a foundation, cracks all the way through the foundation. Strength on the side is trying to muster the strength. To the Knight of Cups in the upright. Also the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Empress in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. They might be dealing with a third party who they felt, again, not everybody, so take this as it resonates, but a handful of you are dealing with somebody, your person left your relationship to join forces with somebody they thought was better, could bring them more abundance, could be on their side. It was an easier, seriously, this is a more low-hanging fruit, I call it. It's just easier to pick fruit from the bottom of the tree than work my ass to the top of it and get the betterment of, you know, like put in the work. So unfortunately, this person jumped in. I'm serious, like literally boom, boom. I see like within days, minutes, maybe same time, and committed, jumped into a commitment out of pain of you walking away. And here's the kicker. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Fool in reverse, the Empress in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands is also in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords. She was dishonest. She was dependent, needy, codependent, clingy, whiny, that kind of energy. So who he thought he was getting as a sexy, self-confident, mature individual turned out to be a child. Who needed her shoes tied every day. You know, like she needs somebody to help make her decisions, and he is stuck like Chuck. Like this person is unhappy with their decision. I feel like you're in a space of the Nine of Cups, you healed, and this person may have made you happy, but you're finally coming into a space of feeling happy all by yourself. You're not tolerating the Seven of Swords anymore. I have the Knight of Wands also in the reverse. And the Lover's on the bottom in the upright. So this was a divinely led connection. Hand chosen. You might have even been a soulmate. You might have chosen each other. If this might be a twin flame relationship. This was a relationship, in my opinion, when I'm reading this energy, that was solid. That had everything it needed to go the distance. That you were going to be long term. It was divinely orchestrated. Your tribe, their tribe, moved mountains to get you two to be at the same place at the same time, and sparks flew. And they're like, whew, our job here is done. This will just guide them. Unfortunately, somebody got triggered, I feel. Your partner got triggered. Either got triggered and lured away through addiction and lust, or through a bunch of lies in their ear, telling them, feeding their ego. That's kind of the vibe I get. It's manipulation for a third party to feel secure. This may have been a test, and I'm being real with you. The energy I feel is that your person wasn't even at your level when you met this person, but you sure helped them elevate. for sure. Your energy, your commitment, your stability, your level of conversation, you really help this person delve, right? And talk deeper, think deeper, emotionally believe differently, spiritually elevate. So this is somebody that you invested all this time. They received that investment and got lured away. The luring away, believe it or not, may have been necessary for them to experience discomfort at such a level they are forced to grow up, make a choice of what they want, and move forward. This is a painful experience for your person, as it should be, as with any lesson, because you don't, if it weren't, pain creates change. I don't know how else to say it, but if there weren't any pain, everybody would be rich, everybody would be thin, everybody would be successful, and some people just don't want to put the work in. That's just true. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not an Olympic swimmer, you know, why? Because I don't really love to swim. Not like that. Some people do, and they put the work in because they want to be the best of everything. That's the King of Wands. So this guy, this is a solid king. So now the King of Wands is the mature level of the Knight of Wands, the Saturday night in and out player. So the next level is somebody looking back at their behavior and saying, you know what, I do not want to make my Gemini, or, you know, whomever, if you have Gemini even in your chart, I kind of feel this might be resonating. If this person looks back, okay, this is this energy, and said, I just can't come in with some flirtatious, nonsensical wit in a text. This won't resolve it. I need to act in this strategic manner. So this person's sitting, I feel, isolated, maybe in a hermit, hangman state, and they're identifying what they want, what they're releasing. Kind of at the beginning of this energy, it's like the separation. And this moon energy is so strong because it's forcing you to decide where I want to spend my energy the next 5 years. That's the vibe. So this person is very strategic and wanting to go after what makes them happy. This could be, like I said, a twin flame. This is somebody who, I kind of get the sense they watch tarot and they might be learning a few things about themselves and their behavior. And I think it's an awakening. The death and rebirth is this person wanting to come back. Again, six of cups. This one is in the reverse. I feel like they're afraid that you may not think of them the same way, that they don't have a leg to stand on. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to make it right. There's the devil again, twice in your reading. I don't feel like they have a grasp yet on this. They do have an awakening, and they are definitely aware of the grip this has on them. Again, addiction, third party, it could be lust, it could be desire for more. It's not just lust sexually, but the lust is, I'm not good enough in my own skin, so I'm going to require all this stuff to make you think I'm better than I am because I'm not happy with who I am. Ooh, how painful is that? But that's the energy, is somebody needing more money. If I had more money, if I had one more or two more zeros in the bank, I can increase my footprint with the world and they'll like me and respect me. And that's not true, but whatever. You know, this is this person kind of figuring it out. They're realizing this is the beginning of an awakening of self-discovery. And what do I want? And you've kind of gone through some of this. Again, I don't think you had the same mountains that they do. Your mountains were different. Your mountains were, why do I keep showing up for people that don't show up for me? That's your lesson. That's this world way back here. And that's clarified by 2 Queen of Swords in the upright. You know, like, this is you. You've learned your lesson. You've learned boundaries. You're not throwing all your energy. You're live and let live. You're not chasing dreams that aren't realistic for you, right? This is like you knowing what you want and only like investing in the things that will bring you balance. That's this energy right there. That will bring you balance and equal give and take. And it's so much love. Pentacles are not just money, although I do feel like you are getting a come up here, Gemini. You're going to get some more money at work and it's going to be an equal fair balance. You might get a raise or a new position. But I also feel it's to come up with self-esteem, your own, you know your value, you know your worth. It's kind of what I've been saying. You've been working on yourself. This person feels bad. They're in a feel bad, but they're also using that feel bad to decide. Look at that. I got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Your energy, their energy. You both are desiring the same outcome. You both are wanting your 10 of Pentacles. That's the Sun of the reverse is how they're feeling now. Again, just not feeling strong or confident yet, and they're not hopeful this will turn out. I don't feel like you should save this person and rescue them from this feeling. Let them sit in this feeling for a minute, because I feel like this is, at least this is what Spirit's telling me, this is the marinade they need to create the pain and the loss of you and the reminiscing and the 6 of Cups, and just let them sit there for a minute, because they have to value you, right? They have to come back and understand what they lost, what really was at risk. This wasn't, whatever relationship this wasn't just a few months. It could have been, but I don't feel like it was very intense. It feels like you knew this person for a lifetime. So this is what I got for you, Gemini. Anything else happening for Gemini? Yeah, you're on this, the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, not communicating, not knowing what to say, not rushing in, stuck, stuttering, not knowing. I feel like this person maybe creates a text and then deletes it, or writes an email and then erases it. This is a hermit. This person's sitting in hermit, and they're wearing a mask around family and friends, or just showing up, barely showing up for work, barely showing up. They're super miserable, and they are stuck in a situation, or may are trying to close out from this. Like, I feel like they are leaving this, like with the Fool, not like the Fool in reverse is regret. I jumped in. I wish I would have done that. It was too impulsive, that kind of vibe. There might be consequences, such as, I lost a card, hold on. 2 of Cups in the reverse. It's like stabbed themselves in the heart, for the lack of the better words, is they're now reminiscing about, they wish they didn't choose incorrectly. It's very heavy. This is a very heavy feeling, that this person wishes that they would have chose a different path. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, also in the reverse. Wishes, right? They didn't start this new beginning. It's also, there's the Lovers again. I feel like this is, when Spirit kind of replays the same messages in my head, it's the same old. I said what I said. So I'm being prompted to move forward. I feel like this is somebody that you, maybe a year ago, maybe, like this is 10 months, 6 months. It's been a minute since you two connected. Like, you're healing, you hurt. This was pain. I don't see the 4 of Swords out yet. So I don't feel like you're through the pain, but you've survived this, and it's super sad for you, but I feel like you know your worth and value because of this. This was your lesson was self-boundaries, self-worth, understanding your value. This is huge. Tell me about Gemini. What would their person say to Gemini if they could? If they were, I don't think you're in communication with this person. That one is hiding. I didn't feel like I was on your level. Did I say that? You're a boss. I'm very insecure. Tell me more about Gemini. Ooh, hello. It says, you are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. This is what they're awakening to. And it's not just want you, but want you forever. This isn't like, now again, I'm not everybody, but several of the people I'm reading for, I feel it's really shallow and insecure. I'm just keeping it real. They haven't done any work, and they're sitting in a space of loss and lack. Several of them have sat in this space and said, man, I just blew the best thing that ever happened to me. Tell me more about Gemini. I'm going through a lot right now. I bet you are. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. This was the Hermit feeling and the Hangman I was just talking about. This person doesn't even know if you were to call them. I think their fear, like the fear I have with the 8 of Wands in the reverse, is please don't reach out, because if you do, I wouldn't even know what to say. There's so much I need to say. I haven't gathered my thoughts. I wouldn't even know how to make it right. I can't make amends. Like, all of the things, it's just like piling on them like hot coals to the head, and they don't know how to handle it. Last is I miss. This is the spirit. This is the vibe. I just heard I miss. Let me read the rest of it. But this is super like tsunami guilt, tsunami regret. I miss your voice. I miss your laugh. I miss your humor. I miss your touch. I'm in my feelings today. That's kind of what I said when I first pulled this, is that devil. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it. But I feel like that devil card is, you know, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm very spiritual, but I also believe a lot biblically, believe it or not. And some of this energy is the devil is portrayed as the tempter and the accuser. So it's like, come here, come here. I mean, like for me, it's eat that cookie. It's gonna, it's gonna taste so good. And then you do, and you're like, damn it! It's another 30 minutes on the treadmill at a 7 incline for, you know, like that's the feeling I have. Is this person got lured away? The test that I felt is this person got lured away by their devil twice in the read. Whatever the lure is, whatever the devil is in your person's life, got sucked in, and now is becoming the accuser by the enemy, because the enemy is out to kill, steal, and destroy from your person. They want to steal their joy, kill their spirit, kill their hope, kill their faith, and ultimately possibly hurt your relationship to the place where there's no repair. That's this energy. I don't know who I'm reading for, but I feel like this was a divinely orchestrated relationship with a purpose. Like the reason you two were supposed to get together was to elevate other people. So I feel like chaplain kind of level. I feel like therapy, counselor, recovery person, like somebody who is called for a higher calling, and you two are working in tandem for this outcome, and it blew apart. It just blew up. And how do you go put it back together? You can't. You have to start from the beginning, and this person's still stuck in the consequences of the last explosion. So Gemini, lots of work going on. I feel like if I had any thoughts for you with this this energy coming off, is live your best life right now. Focus on yourself. Several of you are dealing with people that may never wake up. Some don't. Like, I'm not the Olympic swimmer, right? No, no. I can barely ride a bike, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. But that's kind of the vibe I have, is several of your people may never get the calling again, and they may not respond to it accurately. They may be stuck in this energy for a long, long time. And there's several of you that this is a quick lesson where they're going to just immediately rebound, get right. I don't know what else to say. Repent, and you know, whatever, and come back and restore this relationship, because they are desperate for their 10 of Pentacles. I kind of get the sense that you did your job. You did what you were called to do in this relationship, in this situation, your initial stage or step of this specific person, and you'll know who I'm talking about. Your Queen of Swords and the Empress is the awakening of, if you want this kind of relationship, you must come as the King of Swords, as the Emperor, not the King of Wands. Although VP of Marketing, you know, he's got a strategy. He's very quick to come up with a game plan, very solid, very determined, but, you know, he's the Wands, the King of the Wands. Then there's Cups, Swords, Pentacles, Emperor. So like, he's got a little bit of work to do, or he, she, whatever, whoever's showing up in this energy as the King of Wands. Could be female, doesn't matter. Could be two men, doesn't matter. I'm just telling you the energy. But somebody stepped out or stepped down. I hear step down from their throne to go play in the mud. Don't know. I'm just telling you the vision I have. And you stayed on your throne, and I'm hearing stay on your throne. Stay consistent with the things you've been doing and keep going, because either you're going to restore this thing with this person in the right fashion, or you're going to get something better. But you're supposed to stay on your path without deviation. I hear that your tribe is very, very proud of you. You put in the work, you put in the effort, you consistently show up for yourself every single day. This is huge. This is really, really a beautiful message for you, Gemini. Keep on keeping on. I hear a friend of mine is a Gemini, and he screams, LFG, let's effing go, you know, because that's his passion for improvement of showing up for himself every day, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what the day holds. So that's kind of the energy I see you embodying. LFG, man, just put that everywhere. LFG, let's go. Lastly, just celebrated 50,000 subscribers. Thank you. That's all you guys. That's from your likes, your shares, sharing this message with other Geminis or people with Gemini in the chart, or this message you're like, oh my gosh, Betty White needs to hear this, and you send it to your friend Betty. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of the message I have for you is if this resonated, you want more details, my link to my calendar is in the comment box. Click on it, find a time, and we'll have a face-to-face, and we can get down to the nitty-gritty of how this impacts your life. Otherwise, please consider subscribing if you haven't, if this is your vibe, and hit that like or that notification bell, and you'll be prompted when I put up a new message. So thanks to each and every one of you for your faith and your trust and your support and your continuation of showing up for me every single time I post. So love and light to each and every one of you, and have a great, great week. Take care.